So 12 years in prison, straight, from 17 to 29. If you just tapping in, I'm making a playlist series titled My Journey. And I'm explaining to y'all the journey from my teenage years up through my prison sentence to my life right now. This is part 6. Feel more than free to go back and watch the rest of the videos. Last time I left off, the police had just hopped out on my brody in his backyard. And I know they're there for me, so that's what we're going to pick up on. So when the police hopped out on them, I ran, like I said. Boom, I run to the front door. When I get to the front door, there's police in the front. They draw down on me. I turn around, shut the front door, run, panicking, and I hide in my homie's closet. So when I'm in the closet, I can hear like the police harassing my brody and his family. His grandmama's there. And I'm just like, man, I can't have this sweet old lady in this type of position. They motherfuckers out here screaming. They got sticks. So I just come out. Like, I'm caught anyway. Like, it don't matter. So I come out, you know, put my hands up. They barking at me, threatening me. They'll do whatever. Whatever, bro. Like, I'm ready to go. So they get me. They book me. Take me to try to interview me again. I ain't going. Ask for a lawyer. Makes the police upset. Tells me, you know, hope I'm happy, comfortable spending the rest of my life in prison. They take me straight to the adult jail this time, where in this jail, this county jail, they take minors who have been charged as adults. So it's like it's separate. It's not like when you're a minor getting charged as a minor, you go to this jail. This jail, you are where they house adults, but the minors have like their own pod. You know, they call them bumblebees because we have yellow sleeves, black and white stripes. So after they book me and mugshot, everything, they take me upstairs and they put me in a cell. I'm in a cell by myself. People are calling like, hey, who was that? Who was that? You know what I'm saying? I tell them my name. You know, I'm woo woo. I'm from over here. Like, oh, your homie's here. Who they talking about is actually my co-defendant. So my co-defendant's there. He sleep for the night. So I talked to him the next morning. He pull up on me, slide me some soap, some writing pads, some envelopes. So I want to write home, shit like that. I'm just talking to him. And I think that was actually after I was out. I had came out earlier, and I was only out for like 30 minutes. The police told me to lock down, and I'm thinking that they want me to lock down so they could do something. But nah, they want me locked down for the day. So when I got there, we were only allowed out of our cell for 30 minutes a day. So we locked down 23 and a half hours a day. And, you know, different, they're pulling up on me, explaining to me how it goes in jail. You know, everything's ran by race. You know, we run for this race. I'm black, so run with the blacks. But whoever go there, you know, you got to fight somebody that's not your race to roll with your race to prove you got heart. So, you know, I'm like, shit, it's whatever. Like, get my door pop. I'll fight right now. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'll fight right now. And they're like, nah, just wait. You ain't like, you gonna be locked down for the rest of the day. Like, you ain't coming back out your cell. Like, when they feed you, they open the trap and give it to you. They don't open your cell unless you're going to like school or something like that. They're not gonna open your cell. So I got on, and like the next day, I think it was. It might have been the next day, but it was sometime too. I ended up fighting because, you know, yeah, that's what we do. So I ended up fighting, and then, like, you start seeing, like, you know, I guess now, I mean, yeah, you know, people, like, you're not going to go in there and, like, you got to hold your own. You got to be willing to hold your own, or people going to prey on you. Like, we in minors, there's people getting taxed, like paying to not get beat up, paying to not get their shit taken from them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. So I'm like looking, and I'm like, all right, well, whatever. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm not getting ate on. Like, nigga ain't finna take my shit. I ain't had nothing, but if I did, they ain't taking it. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I got locked up, had $25 in my pocket. So, and we can only order like 5 items worth of store, so that $25 plus some money that somebody sent me not to take their shit lasted me my whole time there. You know what I mean? It's terrible, I know. But so while I'm in there talking to my co-defendant, he's having much more contact with his lawyer than I am. My lawyer, I'm in county like 19 months total at the end of my county, and my lawyer probably came to see me 3 times, and 2 times was to get me to sign a plea. every time I seen him, he never pronounced my name right. Took me like over a year to get my police report. Like, he just didn't give a fuck. And I'm just like, it's crazy. Like, my life is in your hands. You ain't never asked me my side of the story. You never asked me any alibis. You never asked me anything. So, in my opinion, he really was just there for the check and didn't give a fuck about anything that happened to me. You can't even say my name right. You never seen me. You never come to see me. So, anyway, my co-defendant is having much more contact with his lawyer at this point. And they're talking about 20 years. And me and him are both just like, fuck it. Like, we just have no, like of course on the inside, maybe, like deep down, buried under whatever the fuck was on the top surface, there was like concern and like worry. But I really didn't give a fuck about too much, except for my sisters, my little sisters. So I wrote home to my parents, like, and my sisters, soon into my incarceration. And I just basically explained to my sisters that I loved them. You know, I told them that I wasn't always the best brother, but it was always my intention to be there for them, protect them. And I will not be able to do that at all anymore. I'm sorry. They were young at the time, like 12 and 7. So, yeah. And that was the last time I seen them in person, was when they was 12 and 7. And I wrote my parents, and I told my parents that, look, I'll be able to forgive you for all the mistakes you made with me, for leaving me, for abandoning me, for everything you ever did to me. I said, I'll forgive you. But if you fuck up my sisters and you don't give them a good life, I'll never forgive you. Because at that point, I'm like, man, I'm done. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, well, this is one less mouth to feed, even though I wasn't in the house that much anyway. You know, I'm just like, maybe it'll be better for my family, like, in some way. I was waking up every day chasing something, hoping I'd just stumble across $1 million lick so I can change my family's life. It didn't work like that, and it didn't always look like I had my family's best interests at heart, but I really just wanted to take care of my family. But I couldn't even take care of myself. Like, just lost and confused, for real. So, yeah, I was hoping that they'd be okay, whatever. And I think my dad came to see me with my baby sister once. And besides that, I never really heard from them. I think my dad put $20 on the phone or $10 on the phone one time when I first hit the yard. But then he stopped picking up. They barely wrote. Never seen my sisters. Never brought them to me, nothing like that. So, yeah. So, I had to go through minors. It's pretty much nothing. But, you know, sometimes we talk about, you know, we're going to go to adults. You know what I mean? This and that. Because we get transferred. So, sometimes we go to court, we see the adults, and for some reason at that time they look bigger. And I'm like, damn, these motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. I'm thinking like these dudes are like super hard. They're just people just like me. So, yeah, on my 18th birthday at 12 o'clock at night, they transferred me out because I'm no longer a minor legally. But they transferred me out of the hole in minors, which is just another cell in the pod, because I was in the max pod. And they just moved me to a cell in the same pod for fighting. Got caught fighting. Somebody took something from a black person. And I was also cool with him, so he told me to fight this dude. Like, hey, get him for me. I can't get him. We're not in the same group. So I'm like, I got you. Catch a fight with him. So when I got transferred to adults from minors, I went straight to the hole in adults. And yeah, I ended up getting a celly and asking him, like, what can I expect and shit like that. And he told me a little bit, but he's like, you know, you're going to find out soon. After about a week in the hole, they transferred me to adults. Like, not the whole general population.